Hey guys, hopefully this is like my first of my updates, getting back going videos. I decided I was going to do a quick update because Duo actually has a date when they will be reopening. They have a plan, at least from their end, as to when they are going to bring staff back and dogs back and start training dogs again. And that's going to be between July 20th when the staff and when the dogs and the trainers come back, and then the staff comes back like 2 weeks after that. So I don't know between then when they would call me down. I assume it's going to take them at least a couple of months to train a dog. I'm already assuming that. And depending on how much work and if Nadine has a dog in mind that she thinks is gonna work, I don't know, because they had 16 dogs in their kennel when they shut down in March, so I don't know. So essentially, we have the dates. I'm gonna send them an email kind of between when the staff comes back, when the trainers come back and when the staff comes back. Kind of saying where I am and asking a few more questions. My mom's we're kind of ramping back up, and we were talking over the weekend, and I'm like, okay, I need this, I need a leash, because my convertible two-ended leash that I used to use, my other dog broke, and I definitely need that, and not your standard 3 foot, 5 foot, whatever, because they use a leather 5 foot, which is fine for someone that's walking a dog, but for how I have to walk a dog, I need a two-ended leash. So that's what I'm gonna end up getting. I'm looking at a feeding, not a feeding stand, elevated dog feeder, which I determined and the trainer determined I needed, because she thought that would work well. In my case, I know I'm gonna need it now because I can't really bend down like I could, and my other issue is my back is now so sore all the time. I assume mostly because of fibro, and I am getting older. I really can't continuously bend down throughout the day every time I need to do something. I can do that a little bit, but I can't do it as often as I'm gonna need to refill water and feed the dog, which is gonna be like 2 times a day, plus or minus the times the dishes are gonna have to be picked up. When water's gonna have to be put down, which I will be able to do because my mom's got like a quart bucket that I've been using in here, and I used it for Zoe, and that's about the only thing that I had in here. So, that worked in here. My mom's dog has like a big, almost a gallon bucket, because he drinks a lot of water, and I can't fit anything bigger than what she was giving me in there. So I'm kind of ramping back up, trying to figure out, okay, what's gonna work from where I am now. Not where I was back in December, but where I am now. I've been kind of collecting things as Mom and I have been talking. I have a mess of stuff up in my coat closet that I've just been collecting since December. And so I'm essentially waiting for Duo. I'll send them an email in a few weeks. Probably sometime in July, before the staff comes back, but definitely by the time the trainers are back, because Nadine's gonna be back, but I need her to have the information in that email before she starts looking for a dog. So I'll most likely send it somewhere around the 20th. And then everything's on their end until they actually call me and tell me, hey, we need you to come back down for training. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm ready to give them 2 months just to do that, because it's going to take them that long just to get the dog square. And God forbid they have to figure out like how to get the dog moving. I mean, Mom could train a dog to walk with my chair in like a couple of months. I think their dogs are smart enough they could do it in at least they could teach a dog how to do this in a couple of weeks. So, yeah, but that's kind of where things are. It's not as exciting as you would think it is, but things are moving again. I was like so excited when I saw their update for their reopening plans. More excited than I actually was for our church to open. And I was like, yes, that means this stuff will get going again. The information I actually need is how not their classes that are open to the public, but their client classes for the team training are gonna work. As far as I know, everybody's assuming that they're gonna train me by myself. That's kind of what Mom's going with. So we'll see how that works. And I will keep you guys updated probably while I'm down there, as I was doing, but I'm gonna have to like massively bulk edit when I get back. Probably because I'm not gonna be able to upload or edit down there just because of internet connection. I'll be able to get internet, but I don't think it's gonna be, even with my VPN working, I don't think I'll be able to edit down there just because of the internet connection and how things are gonna run from there. So right now that's what I'm looking at. I'm praying this is before the weather turns, so I'm not going down there in the winter again, because I don't want to be shuffling a holiday schedule, training a dog like I would have been last year. I don't want to be in the same boat I was last year. And I'd hopefully have the dog between having to go out of town because my family is doing a memorial for my grandma who passed away during the lockdown. And my dad has a book convention that he has in August. End of August, I think, is probably the last weekend of the month there. So between those two things, I'm gonna be pretty busy, and I am hoping I can like sandwich the training between there and I have enough time where I'm not racing around like a nut. Because I will be racing around like a nut after I have the dog enough, so that's that. And until I have more news, which probably won't be until it'll probably be at least a month. I'm thinking 3 weeks. Give Duo some time to get their ducks in a row. Send that email out and see what's going on from their end. And then I will let you guys know, and hopefully I will have a time frame of when I can go back down there. And until the next one, this is Service Dog Diaries signing off.